Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests. Welcome to this afternoon's Convocation ceremony as we celebrate graduates of degree, diploma, and certificate programs in our Faculty of Nursing. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge the very talented group of individuals standing behind me, or actually sitting behind me, who comprise the MacEwan University Big Band under the direction of Assistant Professor Raymond Buree. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them up a big round of applause for that excellent performance this afternoon. My phone turned off, so I have to get back in here. All my notes are on the phone. We'll commence the program in just a few moments. In preparation for doing so, I'd just like to quickly remind you that, of course, the Winspear Center is an acoustically responsive hall. Therefore, we ask if you are carrying electronic devices with you today that you take a moment now to turn them off or to at least set them on vibrate for the duration of this afternoon's ceremony. If you are traveling with small children and they become a little bit restless and need to have a break, we just want to let you know that just outside the doors in the foyers on all levels, there are monitors in which you can continue to watch the ceremony if you need to take a break with your little ones. We have arranged for a professional photographer to take photos of graduates as they're receiving their parchments this afternoon. Information on how to obtain those photos will be available to graduates at a later date. I'm sure that you noticed that as you pass through the foyer this afternoon, there is a MacEwan University Alumni Association area where you can take photos of your graduates or of the family and your graduates. We certainly encourage you, if you've not already done so, to make use of that space and to take a couple of photos and for those memories down the road. If you wish to take photos of your graduates as they're crossing the stage today, you are certainly welcome to do so, and we invite you to come forward just to your right of stage here, and you can congregate in that area. We typically encourage you about 10 to 15 people in front of when your graduates anticipated to cross the stage. You can come into that space, take your photos, and then we just ask that you return to your seats. Today is indeed a wonderful and celebratory event as we recognize our graduates for their achievements here at MacEwan University. But before we do that, we got a moment to hear a couple of more selections from our big band today. First will be a vocal ballad titled Memories. This was written by Bachelor of Music alumnus Andrew Reed, and it was written in celebration of the 2015 which was the first graduating class of our Bachelor of Music in Jazz and Contemporary Popular Music. And today it continues to be a part as a legacy for our Convocation events. Ladies and gentlemen, the MacEwan University Big Band.
All of the time that drifted by so fast, all of these moments just so we could say at last, the page has turned and a new chapter has begun. All of our stories that fill up every page, all of our laughter that echoes through each age. This chapter ended, but this book is far from done. There will be days that go on by where we can't help but be reminded of this place we called home, if only for a while. Oh, the people we met, we will never forget. Every talk, every hug, every friend, every smile. All of your memories of every smiling face. All of your dreams that have brought you to this place. May they live on forever in your heart. There will be days that go on by where we can't help but be reminded of this place we called home, if only for a while. Oh, the people we've met we will never forget. Every talk, every hug, every friend, every smile. All of your memories of every smiling face. All of your dreams that have brought you to this place. May they live on forever in your heart.
Let's keep that applause going. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, the MacEwan University Big Band. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, if you are able, I'd ask that you please rise. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce this afternoon's mace bearer, Gail Couch, Assistant Professor of Post-Basic Nursing Practice. Miss Couch, who is leading the stage party, is carrying the university mace, which was donated to the university in 1997 by its namesake, Dr. Grant MacEwan, and became the official mace in 2008. It is especially meaningful to the university as it was hand-carved by Dr. MacEwan. Further information on the mace and other convocation traditions can be found in your convocation program. The university's faculty this afternoon will be led by Distinguished Proctor, Ms. Tanya Hoover, Assistant Professor of Nursing. Finally, I'd just like to draw your attention that we have an Indigenous drumming group this afternoon who will lead our students as they process into the hall today, Pound Maker, and they will be performing an honor song. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing now for our academic processional.
Let's thank Poundmaker for that awesome procession. Protocol for Poundmaker was offered earlier today. Good afternoon, graduands, distinguished guests, members of the stage party, faculty, staff, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David McLaughlin, and I am the Marshal of Convocation. MacEwan University acknowledges that the land in which we gather in Treaty 6 territory is a traditional gathering place for many Indigenous people. We honor and respect the history, languages, ceremonies, and culture of the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit who call this territory home. Please remain standing and in respect, remove all hats except mortarboards for the singing of our national anthem, led by Mr. David Unsworth.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Mr. Unsworth. Please be seated. I declare MacEwan University Convocation open. At this academic ceremony, we will honor our 2019 graduates by conferring degrees, applied degrees, diplomas, certificates, and recognizing outstanding achievements. We are honored to have you present with us on this occasion. I will introduce the members of the stage party. Members of the stage party, please remain standing once you've been called upon. Members of the audience, please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. We have a few to go through. Start with President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Deborah Saucier. Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Craig Monk. And General Faculty's Council Vice Chair, Raymond Barree. Would members of our Board of Governors, Vice Presidents, and Associate Vice Presidents please rise? I ask Deans, Associate Deans, and the remaining members of the University Administration to rise. For each of our associations, we have members, faculty, staff, alumni, and students. Please rise. Would our Indigenous Knowledge Keeper, Roxanne Tatusis, please rise. Our distinguished speaker, our mace bearer, Gail Couch, please stand and be recognized. Will our distinguished proctor, Tanya Hoover, along with all faculty and staff of the university, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, this is MacEwan's Spring 2019 Convocation Stage Party. Please join me in acknowledging them. Thank you. Members of the stage party, you may be seated. I now invite Dr. Craig Monk, Provost and Vice President Academic, and Roxanne Tatusis, Indigenous Knowledge Keeper, to the podium. Dr. Monk will recognize and honor the Indigenous Knowledge Keeper, and Roxanne Tatusis will provide the Indigenous invocation.
Good afternoon, Roxanne.
Good afternoon, Craig.
These have been lovely ceremonies, haven't
Oh, amazing. And look at our students here.
they? And I'm very proud of myself for not misplacing protocol.
Wonderful.
It is my honor to offer you protocol for your participation in this afternoon's convocation.
I'm honored. Thank you. What's he? I sami namsta he. Nanaskumun, I sami nota kapintum gawian. Kapega gisusta motak. Nista kamiwa pegunits ne hiwigason. Uteote, pito gana pionek mista imasko, utaski naotse. So I always greet you and welcome each and every one of you this afternoon. And I'm always honored that we can open in the sacred manner of the Indigenous peoples of these lands. I come from the lands of Chief Pondmaker and Big Bear, 3.5 hours east of here. And I'm honored that I can shrill for you that woman shrill that I do. It's to help lift all people to their rightful place of honor and to honor this honor song that was sung on your behalf, you the graduates. So it's to lift all of us up to a good place for the goodness of all people. So again, as is the practice of MacEwan, protocol is always offered in opening these events with tobacco and the sacred cloth. So at this time, I'd like to invite you all to pray in a way that's meaningful and purposeful for this, this day of celebration of Convocation for our students who are going to soon cross the stage and receive their certificates, diplomas, and degrees. So with that, I offer this to Creator, His helpers, and the ancestors to come and bless each and every one of us for these good blessings so that we can continue to strive and do good works for the good of all people. So, hai na mamu tawi nang semantu. How ni masumpunak no gumpunak, how gista te yokanak. I summonim stehina nasku teno magixewat soon, xagitoin. Egu mama morte, cape mitsetia saminota. Guap mago gitik snamaso aquista, gitik snamage aquista ota kakioga mamu apia. So, na nisna, nexisum desaga metenan gitas tusken. Wow, how if the nisnan, mina na skip matsun em yasik, we had to go sewin, papewin, one askeon, exisum apsis nisnan, ngoi pasaguftenan, de piahe, kigo em yasik, egnugute, penig, ute niga nisnan, kese, we star hagametamagoma, a skip matsun gam yasik, ngagamete xemanto yaswone. Exiniste and an askumon, hegagi goinist and go on scooten, magectanista, I hegakio geteno. Again, good Creator God, I give thanks to you again for this wonderful gift of another afternoon amidst the rain that we come and gather in honor of these students and their parents and for the faculty, staff of MacEwan. I'm so grateful for, again, your love, kindness, and compassion that you bring us here together. Again, I ask that you open up our minds and hearts for the goodness that we all do for all people so that we can continue your good works and bless those less fortunate. Again, I'm so grateful that's the opportunity that I can be amongst all and that we can continue to strive always for the next generations, that we always leave this place better than we entered into it. So with this, I'm so grateful and I give thanks to all, and I wish everybody a good afternoon. And may their journeys and home fires continually be protected and their journeys be guided in a good way. These things I pray and give thanks to you all my relations. Aye.
Thank you, Ms. Tatusis. Riley Osachuk, our student board member, will read the MacEwan University invocation.
Good afternoon. It's really lovely to be here in front of you all. Through learning, we flourish and help others to flourish. We stand here today on the brink of important change for ourselves and for the world. Inspired by the past, we now step forward to transform the future. Engaging with others, we cherish the diversity of experience within our communities and ourselves. Through perseverance, we excel. Through compassion, we connect. Through creativity, we thrive, and through knowledge, we grow. Through all this and more, let us forge a legacy to nurture, to inspire, and to endure. Moved by this spirit, strong in our knowledge, we move out into the world with open arms, an open mind, and an open heart. We pledge to leave the world better than we found it. Thank you.
Thank you for the invocation, Riley. It's my pleasure to now introduce MacEwan University's President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Deborah Saucier, who is rocking fabulous shoes and will address Convocation.
Oh, David, really. Thank you all so very much for being here today on such a special occasion to celebrate the achievements of all of our graduates. In fact, what I want to talk to you today is about change and the way in which we will understand it. And I'll start with a question. How many of you will be going on a trip of some sort to celebrate your achievements today? Some of you may be off to Europe or Thailand or somewhere even more exotic. And while you're there, you'll undoubtedly visit some of the historical treasures of the world, places like Angkor Wat, the Parthenon, Stonehenge. All of these monuments record aspirations of a people specific to a time and a place. But they are also proof that civilizations come and go. Civilizations of immense complexity who were capable not only of great feats of engineering, but who were able to amass great resources to leave their mark upon the world. But gone they are, replaced by others. Why am I bringing this up now? Well, to ask you to think about the civilization that we live in today and whether or not what we value will persist or if it will be replaced and the graduates of the future will marvel over things such as the CN Tower. Look how smart they were given the tools they had. Or visit our parliament buildings and wonder why we ever thought democracy was a thing. Because I think that despite the polarized times we live in, and we do live in polarized times, that democracy is a thing, and it is a thing to guard closely. Polarization is nothing new. We've been taking sides on issues forever. Black, white, dogs, cats, science, humanities. In thinking about these polarized positions, I'm going to take a short detour to 1959, when a physicist, chemist, and novelist named C.P. Snow delivered a lecture at Cambridge about such polarization. And although he was focused on the divide between the sciences and the humanities, much of what he observed is true now. He remarked that the divide between humanists and scientists was so wide that although both groups were made up of highly educated people, they were unable to understand the basics of what each other held to be true. That, he remarked, was a source of considerable concern and the source of many of the problems of modern, it was the 50s, culture. In this, lecture I'm going to give you today, I would say in the last 60 years, we've made remarkable progress. Many of the things we take for granted, your phones, for instance, rely on this progress in the sciences. Further, many great works of literature and art have emerged, particularly by those who would not have made such art in the 50s. But beyond these remarkable achievements, how much has really changed? I'd argue that a quick review of your Twitter feed or whatever social media you consume, we would quickly be able to demonstrate that besides cat videos, which I would argue are in fact a remarkable leap forward, that we've entered a new phase of even more polarization. Left, lefter, right, righter. And more troubling to someone like me is the rising distaste for opinions that are based on education and or types of knowledge that you, graduates, went to this university to receive. I wonder if this anti-expert sentiment is a natural consequence of the two solitudes described by Snow. If we can't speak to each other and understand our positions, how can we work together to solve the big issues of our times? Which leads me to my second point, and in my opinion, the most important one. And that is your education has taught you to think critically about ideas of all sorts. And it has been sufficiently broad and inclusive so that you can listen to and discuss ideas and consider viewpoints and cross those divides. So when you leave here today, take time to listen, especially to ideas that challenge you, ideas that make you uncomfortable or squishy, and start the conversation about why you disagree or why that idea makes you uncomfortable. And in turn, expect more of the people on the other side. Make sure that they, in turn, listen to you and your ideas. This is at the heart of democracy and how it works. Ideas are exchanged, debated, and if there is enough consensus, adopted into practice. The loudest person doesn't naturally win in democracy. If you remember one thing of what I said today, I would ask you to be careful not to be distracted by these loud and angry voices. Don't take your eye off the ball. We have real problems. Climate change, it's real. We have emerging problems related to globalization, artificial intelligence, and food security. Science, and I have some affection for science, being a scientist, can help solve those problems, but we will need everyone's voice to actually solve these problems for good. Use what you have learned at MacEwan to do good in the world. You out there, graduates, are our best hope, and looking at you, I know that education remains the best tool that you have for promoting what our civilization believes to be true, including outrageous ideas like democracy. Oh, and one last thing. Vote. Please vote. Canada and our future is relying on you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sese, for those timely words. I'll now ask Ann Little, my colleague and assistant professor in the Faculty of Nursing, to provide the convocation message.
I respectfully acknowledge the Treaty 6 territory we stand on today. Welcome, graduates, family, friends. This is a most momentous afternoon, recognizing the commitment and hard work and success each graduating student has achieved and will now take forward to the future nursing practice. I am so very honored to share this exciting time with you. In speaking with a few practicing nurses from our MacEwan 2011 graduating class, our first graduating class, they tell me that the experience of convocation was surreal and emotional. The moments and experience so very powerful in reflecting back on reaching for and successfully completing their program of studies as a marker, envisioning the journey forward. Some told me that time stood still for them. I encourage each of you with your circle of support to pause a moment to capture the emotion and memories you are making today and taking with you. Each of you will power the future of nursing in a meaningful way, fostering healthy, inclusive communities. Collectively and individually, you are the nursing leaders, change makers, innovators, and informed planetary citizens of today and tomorrow. I know this because I have heard the questions you ask of each other and your instructors. In classes and in corridors, the learning goes on. I have seen you bring forward the illuminating and ever important why and why not questions. You will continue to expand on those questions and answers in your ongoing journey. Your journey toward providing safe relational care. This is the essence of nursing. You will be the listeners, the seekers, in locating and addressing the structural and social determinants of health, because you're going to remember the structural as well as the social. Similarly empowered, our university namesake, Dr. Grant McEwen, reflected in his life quest to leave things better than I found them. I challenge each of you to consider your voice as you transition to professional nursing practice. Your voice is very special because it is yours and has been transforming with concentrated effort as part of your emerging personal and professional identity. This transformation is guided by active critical thinking, a foundation in nursing ethics, that ongoing quest for knowledge integration, the ever-present why. A favorite question successive students have asked me speaks to your anticipatory inquiry of environment and influence. How, as nursing students, new practitioners, can we be a voice for change toward better health and better care? In my role as an instructor and guide, you have encouraged me to reframe this question to ask, who speaks for you? How can your informed voice be visible? And so comes the discovery that you have many voices as a practicing registered nurse. And as you listen, you also locate a space for the voice of those in your care to ensure their voices are heard. You have membership in national bodies such as the Canadian Nurses Association, who speak for you federally. You have provincial bodies that speak on your behalf and hold responsibility for licensing and safe practice. You have practice-specific nursing organizations locally and nationally that you will join. All these organizations seek your voices in their desire to navigate our nursing future with you. So, to locate a space for you and those in your care, to raise an informed voice, is powerfully present. Those who know me well appreciate that I don't often wish to speak about myself. Therefore, thinking about how and what to share with you today has been a challenge for me and also a delight. What an opportunity to explore my path in thinking about your journey ahead. I have been so fortunate to have navigated a fantastic journey and experienced a diverse and fulfilling career in and through my own asking of why and why not. I came from pediatric intensive care to community health, a big change in my career from intensive medical intervention to health promotion and prevention. Intensive care was very meaningful to me in meeting and supporting children and their families, and I felt honored to do this work. I made this change because I felt there was an opportunity to get ahead of the injuries and illness I saw each day in the ICU. Wellness and prevention today is much more buzzworthy, but back then it was quite unremarkable. This might have been seen as a step back in my career. From working in community health in the remote interior of British Columbia, I took an opportunity to work in Victoria on policy being established for all the community health services in the province. This was an amazing opportunity to contribute, to share my voice on a large scale, one that I would never have imagined as a novice nurse when I took that step from ICU to rural community care. So be brave, explore. Belong to multiple teams. Learn more about being and contributing part of diverse teams, regardless of whether you are quiet or more talkative. Make space for the why and why not. Honor each other and yourself. Keep your knowledge and tools current. Share your space, strengths, and voice. Ensure a legacy to your practice. As my graduating ring reminds me, in Latin to have courage, hoc age is what it says. So in other words, it's up to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Anne. I now invite Dr. Craig Monk, Provost and Vice President Academic, along with General Faculties Council Vice Chair Raymond Barry, to the respective podia for the presentation of graduates and conferring of credentials. This is where it becomes official.
Good afternoon again. Someone asked me yesterday about the change from graduand to graduate. And it is a little bit of magic, of course, as the potential that you have as you sit there is realized through the credentialing process. Really, the more mundane part of it is it's done as soon as Mr. Buree is finished with what he wants to say. So all the more reason for me to get on with it. Graduands, if you are able, please rise. On behalf of the faculties and schools of MacEwan University, I present these graduands and those named in the Convocation program who are not at this ceremony. I ask that they be pledged and admitted to the MacEwan University degrees, diplomas, and certificates which they have earned.
I will now ask you to join in MacEwan University Graduate Pledge. The pledge is not an oath, but an expression of purpose to which you will respond, I will. Will you pledge yourself to use the knowledge, experience, and skills you have gained at MacEwan University to serve your community and the world faithfully?
I will.
That's all right, that's good. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the province of Alberta, and upon the recommendation of MacEwan University's General Faculties Council, I admit you to the degree, diploma, or certificate of which you are entitled, and invest in you all the rights, privilege, and powers and responsibilities pertaining to that credential. Now I bestow upon you this credential as a solemn trust to transform, engage, and improve the world from this day forth, to teach and to learn from others, so that through your learning we may flourish. Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Monk and Mr. Buree. Our marshals will now usher the graduates to the stage. I would ask that the graduates to return to their seats after receiving their credentials. Offering congratulations to each graduate are President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Deborah Saucier, General Faculties Council Vice Chair, Raymond Buree, Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Craig Monk, and the Faculty's Interim Dean, Sharon Hobden. Offstage to your right is MacEwan University alumnus, David Fisher, who will present each graduate with a gift on behalf of the MacEwan University alumni. The graduates will be led by the Student Award recipients, who will be recognized by the Interim Dean. MacEwan University Big Band will perform a musical selection for your listening pleasure as the graduates are being assembled.
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry. I'm gonna take the town and turn it upside down. I'm gonna live, live, live till I die. They're gonna say, what a guy. I'm gonna play for the sky. Ain't gonna miss a thing. I'm gonna have my fling. I'm gonna live, live, live till I die. The blues will lay low. I'll make them stay low. They'll never trail over my head. I'll be a devil till I'm an angel, but until then, hallelujah, gonna dance, gonna fly. I'll take a chance, riding high. Before my number's up, I'm gonna fill my cup. I'm gonna live, 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 live till I die. The blues will lay low, I'll make them stay low. They'll never trail over my head. I'll be a devil till I'm an angel, but until then, Hallelujah, gonna dance, gonna fly. I'll take a chance, riding high. Before my number's up, I'm gonna fill my cup. I'm gonna live, live, live till I die.
MacEwan Big Band. At this time, I invite Sharon Hobden, the Interim Dean for the Faculty of Nursing, to come to the podium.
Good afternoon. Within each faculty and school at MacEwan University, we recognize the students whose academic efforts have propelled them to the top of their class. The Dean's Medals are the highest academic honor that may be granted by a faculty, and it recognizes the exemplary success of individual students within their area of study. One award may be granted in a certificate or a diploma program, and one award in a degree program. This year's Dean's Medal for Academic Excellence in a degree program for the Faculty of Nursing is awarded to Celine Marie Brone, a graduate of the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. Celine has demonstrated outstanding achievement in both the theoretical and practical components of her nursing degree. Professors describe Celine as always presenting a calm, thoughtful, highly motivated, reflective, relational presence in both familiar and new contexts. She readily utilizes informed analysis and critical thinking approaches in providing safe care and informed change, and presents the capacity for innovative and positive change. Celine is quietly dynamic in creating inclusive spaces for individuals, community, and collegial relationships that foster momentum towards improved societal health and well-being. Congratulations, Celine. You are an inspiration for the future of nursing. This year's Dean's Medal for Academic Excellence in a Diploma Program for the Faculty of Nursing is awarded to Rajbir Kaur, a graduate of the Post-Basic Nursing Practice Post-Diploma Certificate Program. As a registered nurse from India, Rajbir courageously ventured across the globe to undertake her post-basic nursing practice program of study at MacEwan. She has exemplified academic excellence in all her palliative care and gerontology program courses. As an accomplished, studious learner, she also possessed a joyful, energetic exuberance in the classroom. Open to new experiences, her astute curiosity enabled her to critically solve problems. Her congeniality and compassion enabled her active engagement in our learning community. Congratulations to Rajbir on her achievement. I now have the honor of presenting to you the following graduates for certificate, diploma, and degrees in the Faculty of Nursing.
And now, presenting graduates receiving the Bachelor of Psychiatric Nursing. Maria Cristina Damian del Rosario. Kelsey Lynn Henderson with distinction. Gemelin Joy Ver Hernandez. And lastly, Kenneth Samantha Gale Bizdos with distinction. And now, presenting graduates receiving the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Valeria Afanasyeeva. Julie Michelle Astrup.
Ashley Lauren Alcazar. Maria Jamay Alcazar. Nicole Alcazar. Cindy Lorena Alvarenga. Madison Louise Amiot. Daniel Nana Aseju. Preet Kaur Atwal.
Linda Au. Parker Obin. Percy Bishi Lazaro Bayot. Jami Danielle Bagalki. Deanna Rochelle Bayer. McKenna Janelle Benson with distinction. Mike Enrique Besabe. Janelle Gallardo Behes. Allison Claire Bilski with distinction. Brianne Kelly Billick.
Riley Boggs. Carla Jane Brown. Kiana Calloway. Mackenzie Lynn Campbell. Renee Leanne Cowett. Robin Cassandra Carter. Mackenzie Clark Case. Nathaniel Z.J. Castillo. Jasmine Gahmoon Chan. Natalie Adeline Channon.
Terry Ming Chu. Joelle Marianne Kyoto. Alexander James Chuboka. Bradley Edward Clarkson. Aubrey Georgia Coleman. Barbara Karen Cranston. Erin Elizabeth Cuss. Gabriella Yolanta Sircott. Lindsay Jane Davidson. Selena Sophia DeSmith.
Sabrina Marie Del Mastro. Ainsley Dawn Dewling with distinction. Adriana Monica Dinka. Rebecca Nestriansky. Jordana Doe. Anita Dominic. Alyssa Donovan. Shayna Marie Drader. Natasha Cecilia Lynn Douglas. Daniel Aiden Duell with distinction.
Alison Marie Elemento. Arnold Walter Entz. Erin Jane Epp. Evelyn Iwansia. Taylor Ashley Fawcett with distinction. Kaylee Lorraine Fife. Rita Marie Foster. Fiona Baraha. Heather Marie Garbett. Vanessa Louise Gartner.
Angela Dawn Gilly with distinction. Cindy Golubek. Christine Darrell Lamayo Gonzalez. Jamie Gregory. Leah Danielle Hardy. Lauren Jodine Harvey. Ibtisam Abdullahi Hassan.
Sydney Henderson. Maria Angela Susesa Tiu Hernandez. Cassandra Dawn Hodgetts. Tara Sylvia Hodgen. Jassy Caitlin Hook. Ella Frances Horn. Sophia Alexa Horobak. Joanna Hortalessa. Courtney Hope Ilikui. Lei Sharia Beltran Ingalls.
Zoha Adnan Iqbal with distinction. Laura Amy Jama. Gina Ji-un Jang with distinction. Courtney Jade Jarvis. Ilana Christy Jesperson. Cynthia Johnson. Courtney Lee Jones. Denton Barkley Lacius Jones. Patricia Beatrice Barron Jovellanos.
Elama Joy. Gagandeep Mona Kandhola. Leah Rachel Cassian. Michaela Marie Kelly. Brittany Morgan Kemper. Rachel Bomin Kim. Rachel Mary King. Carmen Helene Kinney. Oksana Korkaba. Jillian Dale Cruz with distinction.
Keisha Ray Laidley. Emily Francesca Lamar. Darby Michelle Lamrock. Kalika Dawn La Riviere. Haley Megan Lassiter. Abosedi Lawal. Nicole Danielle Leblanc. Daniel Leung. Ashley Nicole Lawrence.
Madison Taylor Loveson. Bailey May Lowen. Jody Catherine McIsaac. Daspinder Kaur Mangat with distinction. Stacy Victoria Lynette Marks. Kira Renee Martin with distinction. Emily Grace Tatiana Marvin. Amanda Marie McKinnon. Sandra Jeanette McClellan with distinction. Laurel Mary Meeks.
Hymanot Tola Mieso. Chanel Marie Fern Moen LaFrance. Douglas Gordon Morris. Charday Ann Motley. Nakita Karthik Mudaliar. Jasmine Kaur Mundi. Janea Elizabeth Monroe with distinction. Nicolina Muselin. Hardeep Nat. Emma Kennedy Nice.
Doreen Margaret Newstater. Lucia Nguyen. Nu Nia Nyokwin Nguyen. Trang T. Huey Nguyen. Gloria Noanika Nazor. Lena Sarah Oberhageman.
Chinyeri Diana Okeke. Candice Elizabeth O'Neill. Yabing Pan with distinction. Chanel Ursula Perry with distinction. Isabel Nguyen Pham. Crystal May Piluk. Tracy Lee Polanski. Nikita Porfon. Sydney Marie Powell.
Pooja Prasad. Alicia Brianne Prince. Abigail Patricia Ramsfield. Katie Teresa Raposo. Megan Jenna Reinhardt with distinction. Chelsea Vanessa Rukama. Jasmine Lorena Runiak. Jillian Claire Richards. Michaela Ray Richards. Heather Cynthia Richardson.
Alice Christine Roberts. Harley Lillian Rose Rosachuk. Jacqueline Roselle. Bailey Gail Rosak. Hannah Rusk. Claire Joy Sato. Nazhat Niha Sahim. Larissa Rose Shiwi. Courtney Elizabeth Ruby Selke.
Olivia Louise Silverstone. Jenna Simmons. Jazreen Singh. Harley Kathleen Shea. Amberly Nicole Sklableni. Amy Song. Jillian Soto. Breeze Delaney Statter. Megan Elizabeth Steffner with distinction. Anna Teresa Stokes.
Brianna Marie Sullivan with distinction. Jenna Mita Sullivan. Erica Lynn Tabachniak. Kelly Ming Tiong. Kimberly Brianne Tozak. Jasmine Priscilla Tran. Nikki Lok-K Sang. Sarah Tu. Maya Vasapol.
Jessica Wing Yi Wat. Carly Elaine Weatherby. Bailey Dawn Weber. Jenna Hope White. Shauna Ray Wiley. Tina Thelma Zaffino. Kokub Zishan. Carly Madison Zimmer. Janessa Joan Zahatsky Lastly. And now, presenting graduates receiving the Perioperative Nursing for Registered Nurses Post-Diploma Certificate. Amy Melissa Lonan with distinction. Lastly. And now, presenting graduates receiving the Post-Basic Nursing Practice Post-Diploma Certificate. Gurmanbindir Kaur.
Harpreet Kaur. Jivan Jyoti with distinction. Jyotika. Kanwaljit Kaur. Lovejoot Singh with distinction. Manpreet Kaur. Navneet Kaur with distinction. Niamat Ali.
Rajdeep Kaur. Tejvin Kaur. Binderjeet Kaur Banghu. Rekha Devi. Anit Kaur Gill. Satnam Kaur Taylor. Alwinder Kaur. Rupinder Kaur. Ramnik Kaur Kilrona with distinction. Kiranjat Kaur Mangat.
Sumanpreet Kaur Randhawa. Mahesh Inder Singh Rishi. And lastly, Sahil Sharma. And now, presenting graduates receiving the Psychiatric Nursing Diploma. Andrews Abraham. Whitney Emma Margaret Badry with distinction. Navkiran Kaur Baika.
Lillian Notanga Mua Tappenbeng. Michaela Christina Chua. Princess Anne Padilla Cruz. Haley Brooke Dorman Cascon. Samantha Jane Dennis. Bailey Fraser.
Kirsten Louise Carla Fritz. Selena Maria Gaitan. Emily Dawn Granger. Jessica Mackenzie Grobel. Chelsea Doreen Hastings. Iris Olga Heemskirk. James Benjamin Hemmingson. Joseph Ingebier.
Stephanie Nicole Jameson. Helita Marie Kennegeiser. Rebecca Mabel Kilbride. Gabrielle Elizabeth Larocque. Brenda Kathleen Lean. John Carlo Manabat. Kaylee Marie Frida Mason. Yadiel Orilaza Matira.
Harpreet Kaur Mehta. Helen Brianna Miners. Lionel Ambalong Nazareth. Omo Bonike Janet Ojo. Tui Li Feng. Morgan Brianne Shade. Ara Bianca Ramos Simbaco. Sarah Stelfox.
Nadine Christine Wachter. Lee Karen Walbaum Lastly.
My next statement is to give everybody a big round of applause, but I think we've already done that. But congratulations to our award winners and to the graduating class of 2019. I now ask David Fisher, Alumni Representative, to provide a welcome to you, our newest members of the MacEwan University Alumni family.
David. On behalf of MacEwan Alumni, I am honored to be among the first to congratulate you on your incredible achievement and welcome you to our alumni family. So what does it mean to be MacEwan alumni? It means you're in good company. There are over 60,000 MacEwan alumni working hard to make a difference in their professions and in their communities here in Edmonton and around the world. It means you have a built-in cheering section. You can count on your university and your fellow alumni to support and encourage you as you pursue your career and further studies. But we can't do that unless we know what you're up to. So get in touch with the Alumni Office now and again. Share what you're up to. We want to continue to be a part of your journey. Being MacEwan alumni means you also have the opportunity to play a role in the future of this university and its students. We encourage you to stay involved, to weigh in on big decisions and the strategic direction of the institution. You've been here, so you know what it takes to make this place special and where it can improve, and we want you to share that insight. We also encourage you to reach out to the students who follow in your footsteps, mentor them, share your wisdom, invite them to your network, and support their education by contributing to scholarships. Use your experience and help them succeed. It's the best way to keep our community strong and connected. You can start today by visiting the alumni booth after the ceremony to learn how you can pass on advice to the next class and how to get one of those nice silver tassels by supporting the Alumni Legacy Fund. Congratulations, class of 2019. We're thrilled to have you part of our alumni family. Congratulations.
Thank you, David. Convocation takes a lot to get organized. Gives me great pleasure to be able to thank all the many volunteers who you've seen around that have worked so hard to make this convocation a success. Thank you. So we're almost at the finish line. I just have a quick request of the audience. Please remain standing as the stage party exits, and then followed by today's graduates. So I ask that family and friends wait until all graduates have exited the hall before leaving. Thank you. I ask Dr. Craig Monk, Provost and Vice President, Academic, to close convocation at Podium 1.
Well, graduates, how do you feel? Even though Mr. Burry had admitted you to your credential, I couldn't help but notice that some of you were anxious as you walked across the stage. And it does remind me at a ceremony last year when I held out my hand to shake hands with a graduate, she tried to give me back her parchment. My advice to you before you go out is don't let anyone take your parchment from you. You've earned that. This brings us to the closing moments of our ceremony, after which graduates and their families are invited to join us for refreshments in the foyer. I can tell you faculty members like those cookies, so don't be shy. Before you leave, I want to remind you that even though this marks the end of your academic program at MacEwan, it's only the beginning of your educational journey. As you go out into the world, I encourage you to keep an open mind and an open heart toward learning new things and look for opportunities to learn wherever you go. Learning is one of the greatest joys life has to offer, and I hope you always value it. Of course, learning is never done in isolation. It's the people around us who encourage us, challenge us, and motivate us as we continue to grow. So at this time, I'd like to invite all graduates to express their appreciation to the people who have supported them through their educational journey. Would the faculty members please rise and stay on their feet? Graduates, a round of applause, please. Would the family and friends of our graduates please rise and stay standing? Graduates, a round of applause, please. And now, in turn, I'd like to invite our audience, faculty, and staff to join me in congratulating our graduates. Would you please rise? Congratulations to all of you, and thank you for being here today. And now, the 5 words you've been waiting for. I officially declare Convocation closed.